Welcome to Vibesaabs. I'm your host Ahnaf, and I'm joined with.
Omar, well, today's topic will be on mental health and how it's non-existent within the Asian household.
Yes, bro. Thank you so much for explaining that to us. And obviously, this is our first video in it, so we would really appreciate if you could just click on that subscribe button. Is the red big one at the bottom, and if you could just give us a thumbs up at the end of the video if you really like it. And we're gonna get straight into the video. Before we do, I want to say one more thing. You may experience some 30 seconds adverts, but please ignore them if you want to. But this is the only way that we can actually continue our channel and can't come to you guys, bring you the good contents. So yeah, let's not waste any more time and let's get straight into it. So Omar, bro, like honestly, yeah, I'm gonna ask you this question because I don't know the answer to this, innit? Like, what is mental health, bro? Like honestly, like look, I've experienced it, but I can't formulate it into an answer. I can't define it. So do you want to give me some insight on what you think mental health is, bro?
Bro, you know what? As you said, it's a bit difficult to get a grips on, but on a level, I think it's just how you handle everyday situations. You know what I'm saying? How do
Yeah,
you deal with a breakup? How do you deal with someone
yeah.
passing away? All that kind of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it gets a bit deep in it, can't lie, bro. Like, fam, if someone passes away and that,
Yeah,
like, let's say someone that's close to you. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of deep, bro. And how would you? How well, I deal with it on my own ways, innit? Like, what I do, like recently, like I've had my grandmother who passed away, so obviously pray for you, man, innit? And how I deal with it is, I'm not gonna lie, I avoid the situation for like a couple of days and then I come back to it. But the thing is, the reason why it was kind of hard this time is because um COVID-19, of course, and none of my family members were in Bangladesh to experience or just see her in general, bro. So we weren't able to like go there or see her or like even socialize because it was COVID-19. So it was kind of deep on me, but over time I just kind of came to realization and accepted it. And I feel like if I was to go back there now, yeah, if I was to go back to my country, it would get to me because I haven't yet dealt with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still, floating over the water. I haven't actually dealt with it yet. But that's yeah, man. How would you deal with
Bro,
it, bro? Because I know if I go back, it's gonna get to me proper bad.
it's you know, bro. It's deep. You know, same voice.
Yeah,
I had a cousin, bro. Like
yeah,
it was years back. He was only 7 years old, and he passed
yeah,
away. He had was disabled, and bro, he's like
yeah,
when he was there, you know, you can't,
yeah. It's touching,
you
bro,
don't
isn't it?
really get
You can't, bro.
emotions don't come out there, fam. It wasn't until his janaza, fam.
Yeah.
That's when it hit you. That's when
Mm.
it all comes back. You know what I'm saying? You push it away for too long, yeah, it powers up
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
just
yeah,
hits you all in one go, fam.
yeah. Powers up.
It's deep, fam.
Yeah, I feel like that's the problem, innit? Because like, I'm not gonna lie, we're living in a society where like our mental health is at stake with everything that we do, bro. Like honestly, everything that we do. Let's say, for example, we were in Bangladesh. Yeah, we were in Bangladesh. Our homeland, by the way, guys. That's where we both originally, came from. So let's suppose we were in Bangladesh, but kind of like their life down there is like way simpler than ours, man.
100%, bro.
Our minds are just like busy, bro. Like honestly, like right now, I'm recording this podcast. Yes, that's correct. But I'm also thinking about who's going to edit it, when it's going to be edited by, is it going to be released on Sunday, Saturday, and is it going to be, like to the quality that we expect it. And to be fair with you, like yeah, like we have like done quite a few videos prior to this, so do you know what I mean? Like our mind is constantly busy about one thing, and that's just one thing.
Thing, yeah.
We have our work, we got university, we got
It's got family stuff,
for
man.
home life,
Fam-
we got bro, all of this, man. It's a bit deep, bro. So, in your opinion, how would you deal with it, bro? How would you deal with it? Because like I can't lie to you, my uncles and aunties back home, they live in a much
never-
peaceful life. What like they live in a much peaceful life, bro? How would you deal with it, bro? I wish it was like that.
Yeah, bro. I think, bro, I wish it was like that, fam. I think I mentioned to you, do you know what I mean? You take each day as it goes. Do you know what I mean? We're
Yeah,
not, you know how we sit here. We got a plan. I'm gonna link up with
yeah,
my friend tomorrow at this time, this place. We're gonna
yeah,
do that. But in this year, you
yeah,
just walking about. You see a guy across the street, straight dawah
Big
in it.
man thing.
Just take him over to your house. Do you know what I mean? You guys
That's
are
me.
chilling. You chilling the whole day. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, you know,
Yeah,
we just got a
yeah, yeah.
nice natural
Big man.
connection.
It's true.
It's just, yeah, bro, sick in
It's
it.
so true, bro. The love is pure, bruv. The love is pure.
100%, bro.
Literally, you're walking, you see them in the masjid or whatever, you see them in the masjid or whatever, grabs a home, let's go, we're going home.
Let's go for
Literally, bro, before you know it, you're at their house. And they got, you know, they call their wife or something like, yo, get the food ready, I'm gonna
food.
bring someone over. Bro, it's so calm.
Trust
Literally
me, bro.
so calm. Everyone's accepting to it. Like they accept and expect guests to come.
Yeah.
And it's just mad, bruv. Like the love, the peacefulness is different. Like, well, obviously, given the circumstances, there are
Classes, yeah,
different,
obviously.
you know, alleys that we can obviously look at it. But in that regards,
It's
it's
just
so peaceful,
chill,
bruv.
yeah.
But we don't have that here.
No, fam.
We don't have that here. So, like,
Like,
bro, like honestly, like,
no,
what would
is
you
it?
do, bruv? Tell me, like, what would you do?
Bro, I mean, he's such a bro. He's such a big change in lifestyle. I mean, you know, I got uncles
Mhm.
here that are saying, as much as they love the opportunities here, they got a good job, they got a nice house and
Yeah,
family. They always reminisce them times they were back in this, them
yeah,
times when they were playing games as those
yeah,
kids. And
yeah,
bro, it's like
yeah.
you don't, we don't really have that kind of comparison.
Absolutely.
So so you know, my way
Yeah,
of or our way of dealing with it
yeah,
isn't as, you know, pure as theirs. Do you get what I'm trying to say, bro?
yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
could go out, hang out with my
Bro,
mates. It's not the same as hanging out
yeah.
with mates in this. I
Ah,
could go
it's
out to a
not.
restaurant.
It's not. It's not.
It's too much stress,
Yeah,
bro. Do you know what I mean? You're expecting to go to a restaurant, expecting this
yeah,
nice food, high
yeah,
expectations, basically. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Everything that you do.
yeah. Bro, it's mad. It's mad. I got a friend in it. I got a friend who is Pakistani, and like he came to our school. By the way, for you guys, those who don't know, me and Omar went to the same college, but it was connected to the same school. So yeah, so Omar, he went to the same school, innit? He came in year nine, and I'm sure he wouldn't mind me mentioning this, but he came as like, you know, a visitor to this country, right? And he joined our school for the short period that he was there for, and now I see his Instagram videos and everything. Yeah, like he's a very nice guy, bro. He like I have him on Instagram, and I can see like his relationship with his friends, bro. Literally, like, yo, let's go, we're going. They're at the spot, they're chilling, munching, everything like on the same day, bro. Like it's just it
It's
looks,
nice, bro.
bro. It's just appealing to your eyes, bro. It's just so nice. Like, listen, well, none of us are, you know, we're not saying that, you know, we're like we want that or anything. We do want that, but it's just that, you know, we're not jealous of them. Mashallah to them, like
No,
what
yeah,
not. But it's just that we can't experience that here.
yeah.
And it's sad. And it's sad. Can't lie, bro. It's mad.
Because, bro, you know,
So
I said I can't even think of anything that would even amount to that kind of, you know, peace and chill,
word,
that
bro.
kind of vibing
Yeah.
out. It's just,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's a different vibe, but you know what I want to do? Yeah, can't lie. You man, this is going off topic a little bit, yeah. But like, bro, just deep this for a second, innit? You know, in the forest, yeah, you know, like forest. I literally was just walk in the forest with like I don't know you even, bro. Like I haven't seen you for ages, man.
trust me, bro.
He already lives in the forest, by the way.
Good of,
He lives in the forest. So he left London, so he lives in the forest now, innit? So I'm joking, I'm joking. But no, I'm being serious. Like, bro, honestly, like I just want a peaceful walk, bro. Simple
yeah,
as like walk. We don't have time to do that. So our mental health is being affected left, right, center. Bro, you go to work, you come back with the work. You're not
yeah,
coming home stress free. You're coming back with the work, thinking about tomorrow. How am I
yes,
gonna, you know, answer my boss tomorrow? Yeah, people at home, I'm sure they have that too, but I don't know how. But it's just I think it's a cultural thing. Like they naturally switch off when they need to,
yes.
and their wife and kids are more valuable to them.
I
So we can't do that, bro. Like it's mad.
know.
So, like, let's say for example, bruv, go on. Yeah, I was waiting for you to speak. Go on.
That's what I was saying. You know, there's a lot more. Unfortunately, there's a lot more on the line. If we were
Yeah,
to, 'cause, you know, back home, everyone's got their own house. They
yeah, yeah,
inherited own land. They can build. Whereas here, do you know what I mean? A lot of people
yeah,
don't
yeah,
own their homes. If you know, if they mess up at work,
yeah,
that's it. They getting evicted, getting kicked out, and that adds on to the stress, bro. That stress that they get
yeah, yeah.
passed on to their family. At home,
Gee,
they don't have that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Your home is your home.
I didn't
If
even
you
think of that.
Just people, your home is your
Yeah.
home. You don't have a
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
You still got a roof over your
Yeah.
head. You still got a family. And not only
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
but like your whole family's there. You're not just like
Yeah.
your brother, but you got like your second cousin, your I don't
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
some far next uncle. You got a whole
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Whole family. It just makes you feel at peace, innit?
Yeah.
Or
Bruv,
apart from
I didn't even think of that, Apart from what? Apart from what? Go on.
yeah, nah, bro.
Apart from what?
There's a lot of drama as well in it.
Yeah, yeah, no, of course.
It's nice, but I mean,
It is, it is.
yeah, it's peak when
Nah,
those
bro,
things happen.
it's peak because like if you think about it right now, yeah, like yeah, you're right, 100%. I didn't even think of that, like not having a house. That's a big thing, because that honestly, listen. As much as I hate to say this, cause money is everything. Honestly,
Unfortunately,
not personally. Like, not money won't bring you happiness. That's not what I mean by everything. What I mean by money is money runs everything. Money runs everything, bro. Your house where you live right now, yeah. Without money, you can't pay for the rent. And unfortunately, as you mentioned, not many people in this country of of our background have
yeah,
own houses. So it's difficult, and like unfortunately, as I said, money runs everything. So if you don't have a job, which you need to worry about constantly, by the way, yeah. And if you don't have that, then what? You can't pay for your house. If you can't pay for your house, where are you gonna live? You can't be homeless. Do you know what I mean? That's just not the it's not an ideal place to be in. No one wants to be homeless. So to 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 keep yourself above the water, what everyone tends to do in this country, from our background especially, is work, 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 work,
well,
work. And now that, yeah, just I'm not trying to sing here, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to sing,
no
but
references, no
like
Rihanna
honestly, like
references.
no references. No, bro. Like, honestly, like if you look back in the day, yeah, like let's just go back slightly. Let's look at the generation that was there before us, yeah, bro. They work. Forget 40 hours a week. That's the normal full-time work, yeah. These lot work like 80 hours a week.
Or just
And you might think it's impossible, but it's not. These lot literally came home just to sleep.
yeah,
Literally, bro. They came home just to sleep. So why? Again, because they want to provide for their family. They need the money. It comes back to money, fam. Money is the cause of headache, bro. The more money you
mm,
have, don't think that's gonna solve your problem. That's not, because that's gonna cause more problems. That's
problems.
other
Yeah,
problems, by the way. So, but fam, I didn't even deep that. But money is a
it's,
problem, man.
it's a big problem, bro.
So,
You
bro,
know, I
it's
mean,
mad. But honestly, like, yeah, go on.
no, you gotta say, bro, Karen.
No, no, no. Okay, like, before we continue, yeah, guys, listen. I just wanted to say this. We are doing it online, so the audio quality may be slightly affected, and the video quality, as you probably can tell, is amazing. Of course not, and that's because we're doing it online, and we're unable to do it, like in real life,
Person, yeah,
next to each other. Yeah, personally, that's the right word. Um, but also, that's why you may be experiencing some delays between our responses. So just wanted to let you know that. And also, if you could just give us a good subscribe and a thumbs up, and write a little comment. So let's continue, man. Sorry about
it's,
that. And let's
that's,
continue. Um,
but
yeah, bro, you were saying something.
it's this, bro. All of this ties into how mental health is pretty much non-existent in Asian household,
Yeah,
bro. Because you think about it,
100%.
our parents have no time to slack about. We can't sit there, feeling a bit sad, feeling a bit down. We got to keep on working.
Yeah,
We got to, secure our place in this society. In this society, do you know what I
yeah,
mean? And that's why it tends to
100,
get overlooked.
100%.
And
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're right.
you tell me, bro, how many how many times have you seen an Asian come up to their parents and say, "Oh, I'm feeling a bit depressed. I'm feeling." They're just gonna tell you, shut up and get back to work. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't afford to be doing
Bro,
this, bro.
bro, I feel like it sounds very familiar, yeah. I feel like I've heard this somewhere from my own self, yeah. Like, I think I must have told someone like I feel depressed, and they were like, "What depression? What depression?" And I'm like, "Bro, like I got told off for saying I was depressed in it." Like, it's a bit mad, and I can't exactly think where it was. Like, I really can't, but it has happened to me in the past, and it just goes to show, yeah, like the understanding of depression, which is part of mental health. Um, it's not necessarily, people are not aware of it, and this is the sad reality. Like people don't understand what mental health is, and like me personally, like if I was to go to my parents right now, and I can't speak to them about relationship, I can't speak to them about, until obviously you're at the right age to
Yeah.
speak to them about relationship. You can't, like, let's say you had a breakup, you can't go and speak to your parents about, I broke up with someone, especially in the Asian household. And being a Muslim as well, okay, being a Muslim and in the Asian household, that puts us in a lot
Mm,
more
stress, bro. That's
difficulty. Like it's a lot of a lot more struggle than if you were to, as compared to another ethnicity. Um, we can't do that because of the level of respect and
correct.
the
Yeah.
barriers that we have in order to convey the message that we have someone and we want to marry someone. And trust me, it only works for marriage, by the way. It doesn't work for, boyfriend, girlfriend. It doesn't
Bro,
work.
no.
Does not work. That's forbidden. They won't allow it. So yeah, only when you're ready, there's a get ready to
Due
get married.
process, bro.
There's a process that you need to follow. And even then it's
It's,
very difficult.
it's a headache,
So,
bro.
bro, Omar, like, what would you say about, like, not us not being able to approach the generation that just passed about mental health?
It's, to be fair, bro,
That could be your mom, that could be our mom, dad, whatever.
it kind of disconnects you a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Because your
Yeah,
parents, they've looked after you most of your life, and it feels a bit,
yeah,
you feel a bit disconnected that you can't even share them this one thing that actually means a lot to you. But also
yeah,
feels like, um, yeah, there's a bit of a gap between a
yeah,
relationship.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
Put,
yeah, go on.
you know,
Sorry, go on, go on. No, no,
no,
no,
like,
go on, go on. Sorry, go on.
it becomes a lot more difficult to bridge. We all know that as we grow up,
Yeah,
we're not always, running up, hugging our parents, saying I love you, now it's
yeah,
a bit more, are you okay? That affection isn't as
yeah,
there anymore. And I think it's part of the fact that we can't really open up and share. And also
yeah,
the fact that they find it difficult to understand as well. But yeah, bro, I mean, like,
yeah. I feel like, yeah, I feel like, these barriers, yeah, they're created a long time before it
mm,
even came to it. So you see the thing about, if I wasn't able to go and speak to my parents about certain things, you see those barriers. The reason why I'm thinking that I can't, those have been set from like when I was 5, 10.
10 years.
Now listen, I'm not, I'm not talking about personally myself, but like I'm just giving you examples, using myself as an example, basically. So like half of these things, bro, yeah, that we've been conditioned to think in a certain way, and it's sad because something that really means something to us, we're not able to convey that
Yeah.
or share that with our parents, and it's peak. Like, it could be someone that you like, bro.
Yeah.
If we can't share that, it's bad. And
Bro, especially when it's something really happy. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you
yeah,
find someone that you love. You know what I'm saying? We all
yeah,
know
yeah, yeah,
with this exciting moment in our life, you want to share it with someone.
yeah.
You want to share that happiness
Hmm.
because, it's a bit lonely keeping that to yourself. And your
It's peak,
parents,
bro. Yeah,
you want to share it to your parents because they mean a lot to you. They will fully
yeah,
appreciate, they'll fully understand, they will feel happy
yeah,
that you're happy.
yeah,
Because bro,
yeah,
that's been their job most of their life.
yeah,
Ensure you're
yeah, yeah,
happy.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, that's not the case. It's sad, it's sad, isn't it? And
Yeah.
but listen, we're not depressed people trying to talk to you about depression. Like we're honestly trying to tell you the truth,
Yeah.
and we're trying to keep it raw as possible in it. So this is the situation, unfortunately, and I feel like people, like, in the generation that just passed us, aka I'm referring to our parents, they need to understand that times have changed, and whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, unfortunately, we do go through things. Unfortunate for you guys, but unfortunate to you, to the parents, that we do go through stuff, and we're not just young, because that's another thing. When they start treating us like youngsters, they treat us like
Youngsters.
youngsters. They treat us to like babies, bro. So as if like you don't have a life outside. So
Bro, it's like
yeah, bro,
as if
it's
you never
mad.
grown up, bro. It's as if you never grown up.
As if you never grown up,
You're
bro.
still the same little
Yeah,
5-year-old running about, telling you off for
yeah,
coming back home late and this and that,
yeah. It's,
Man, it's like, but
it's still
it's,
there, bro.
it did, what the things, bro. If you're lucky enough to convince your parents or, uncles and aunties, that's good, it could really affect how the family goes along later on. But let's be real, bro.
Yeah,
Most of them aren't going to accept it. And it's not going to be until,
no,
not until we have kids, but maybe our kids have kids, our grandchildren. I think
yeah,
that is when
yeah,
things will really, fit into place and people will be more understanding. But it's a long way to come, bro. But, we need to
yeah,
start paving that way first.
yeah. Honestly speaking, yeah, you just hit the nail on the head right there, because you see the era that we're living in. I mentioned this earlier in this video, I believe. The era that we're living in, it's putting us through a lot of mental um it just our mental health is at stake, right? And unfortunately we're not knowledgeable enough to deal with it. And that, I don't only mean Asians or Muslims or whatever. That's anyone and everyone,
Everyone, yeah.
bro. Anyone
Like
and
that.
everyone. And literally, like, we can't, we don't know how to deal with it. So the reason why we're putting this video out is to show the importance of mental health, and to raise awareness about how Asians in particular, to be honest, Asians in particular, um, deal with, or should deal with,
Deal with it.
mental health. Because currently we're Asians, like me and Omar's Bengali in it. And honestly speaking, like me personally, in my opinion, I dealt with quite a few things. And Omar can, of course, like, say that he's been quite through quite a few things as well. Um, but it comes down to the, question, like, how do you deal with it,
Deal with it.
bro? What would you do? You could, because, like, let me just give you an example in it. You can't, let's say, okay, let's say I broke up, okay, and I can't go to my parents, and I can't go to my mom and be like, "Yo, mom, guess what? I broke up." Like, okay, look, not like that, but like even in a serious manner, you won't be able to
Do it
convey
like
that
that.
message to your mom. Now, why? Because, as I said, you're conditioned to think in a way where you're able, you shouldn't be getting into a relationship, and knowing that you've already crossed that line and broken up, like it just feels like, oh, what the
It's, it's,
hell should
it's,
I
a,
do now?
it's a big shame, bro. That's like, you feel
It's
so
a
shameful.
shame. Yeah, that's the right word to use, man. So like you can't go to your mom, you can't talk about it. You so who do you go to, bro? You can't go to your dad, you can't go to your auntie,
Hey,
because you know one way or another your auntie's gonna go to your mom
bro,
or your dad.
your auntie's gonna sit
So,
in your dad's gonna give you beats, bro.
bro. Unfortunately, that's the truth, bro.
I bro, that is, bro. That's,
Yeah. But
but
so who do you go to, bro? Who do you go to?
on a level, bro,
'Cause- yeah,
there's a loads of things that you can do. These like
yeah,
therapy and counseling. But if you looked at the prices, bro, like £50 an hour,
yeah.
considering the time that we
Oh
live
my
in,
God. Yeah,
I mean, I understand they're trying to do a good thing, bro, but considering that people don't have jobs at the moment, no one can afford to pay 50 quid just to talk
yeah,
about how they
yeah,
feel. Bro, talking about how you feel, that's something that you should be doing anyway. That should be a normal. You should be able to do that with
yeah,
your friends, your family. But unfortunately, it's not like that
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah.
So
Bro, it's not.
really, bro, you just need a good friend, a legit friend, someone that you share
Yeah.
that dynamic with, someone you can open up, someone you can trust, someone that you can understand, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, you told me if they don't understand you,
Hmm.
you've poured your heart out to them, and they're just not seeing eye to eye
Yeah,
with you. How's
yeah,
that gonna make you feel, bro?
yeah. No, it's not.
It's
It's
not
not,
gonna.
bro. It's not. It doesn't make you feel bad at all. No.
No, it's just
And I feel like trust is important as well, bro. If you don't,
100%.
if you don't trust that person, like, I'm not going to use an example, use you as an example. No way do I mean Omar's like this. But if I didn't trust you, Omar, yeah, and I wouldn't be comfortable enough to share what I want to share with you, especially if it's deep stuff. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? I wouldn't be able to share with you because I'm afraid. I'll be afraid. Okay, I share with Omar. What if it goes to someone else now? I wouldn't want the other person A or B, to know. I just want Omar to know, and I want his opinion on feedback, about this subject. So yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, bro. Trust and what's the other one you mentioned? I forgot.
a good level of understanding, bro.
Yeah. Understanding, bro. It's
Bro,
it's it's
it's big.
so important. It's so important. So you're absolutely right, bro. I can't even question you on that.
bro. It's again, bro. It's a bit difficult to find a good friend like that. As I've mentioned, times are changing. I think I
Yeah,
mentioned this to you before, bro. I had loads of people talk to me about their problems, and every time I talk to them,
yeah,
you'd see they have so many friends. You check out their social media, hanging
yeah,
out, saying this person's, my best friend. We've known each other
yeah.
for years, primary school, you know, and you just like you question, nothing against these people, but like, are they really your friends?
No, no, no,
If you have to if you're having to go to a complete stranger to talk about how you feel, I mean, that shouldn't
hmm
be my job. That should be your best friend's job. That should
no,
be
no.
your
Yeah,
family's job.
absolutely.
And that's why I feel like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, go on.
No, no, no. You're absolutely right, bro. Just continue what you were saying, sorry, gosh.
It's like, we a lot of the times it feels like they can't reach out to them. And I guess, for example, bro, say if you're going through something, you
Hmm.
know, and I'm not a really good friend if I'm not checking up on you, if I'm asking
Yeah,
you how you are, you know what I mean? If I'm like, do
yeah,
you want to talk about anything? Or, even if I just, kind of poke you a little bit, just, get a little conversation out of you, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, 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 yeah.
But
Yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah,
you need that friend to extend an arm, do you know what I'm saying? Not rubbing it in
yeah,
your
yeah,
face,
yeah.
forcing you to
No,
tell me how you
no.
feel. Subtle way, just, how you doing, bro? What you doing? You've been a bit quiet lately. What's up? You good, yeah?
Yeah.
And even drop in,
Speak.
bro.
Yeah.
You know what, bro? One thing that I always know is always drop in, yeah.
Drop in. Yeah.
One of those random ones, yeah, but someone's not feeling well. Just drop in, you know what? For in this case, bro, I'll be like to you, bro, I love you. Remember that, yeah?
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
talk to me about anything, on level, I'm always here. Just
My
those
guy. Yeah.
random little messages like
Yeah.
that, bro. If they don't reply, it's fine, but I know in their minds, bro, they've been holding that to their heart, fam. Next thing you know, yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, yo, bro, can we talk?
Ah, yeah. Fam.
Do you know what I mean, bro?
Over.
It's all about setting the pieces in
Yeah.
place, and then
Yeah.
it all
Yeah. Yeah.
falls together.
Bro, you're absolutely right. And not gonna lie, the amount of times we've done that and
Means a lot.
means a lot.
Means a
Honestly,
lot.
bro. Honestly. Like, look, you live like, I don't know, 200 plus miles away from me right now.
Build up of it.
And yeah, bro, is it not
you're
200 miles?
you're bugging out, bro. It's like
Say,
40 something,
Allah.
just a little over 40 miles, bro.
Nah. Luton is 40 miles away.
No,
Anyways, wherever you are, yeah,
yeah,
listen,
bro.
you're not close.
All right,
You're
cool,
not
cool. I'm
close.
not close. We can agree on that,
And
then.
yeah, let's just agree on that. And when you're in Manchester, perhaps it's 200 miles.
Yeah,
Shush. And so yeah, yeah, I didn't get my miles right. But what I'm trying to point out is you don't necessarily need to be next to each other to be able to have that conversation.
yeah, of course.
Your friend could be from childhood, bro. They could live in America, you could live in Australia. Doesn't matter. Like that contact, as long as that contact is open and available for you and to you, bro, like there's no question.
Yeah,
There shouldn't be any barriers between you and your friend. And listen, not gonna lie, bro, yeah, friends come and go in it. Friends
100%.
come and go. And that's one thing I learned, bro. One thing I learned is to respect yourself. Honestly, respect yourself, bro. Because friends, they will come and go. If they treat you like crap, don't take it, and don't do anything. Don't retaliate to that. Just leave it. Let
Yeah,
it
yeah,
go. So what, bro? So what? Just move on in it. Like move on with your life, bro. At the end of the day, they haven't stuck with you for life.
right. Yeah,
You know what I mean? They haven't been with you to support you through your worst times. So if they treat you like rubbish, let them go.
yeah,
What's it to you, bro? At the end of the day, we're gonna come to Omar, just remind me, bro. We need to talk about loneliness. If someone is
yes,
lonely, how do you deal with it? We're gonna touch
yeah,
up on it in a minute. But let me just finish this point. Yeah, like you don't need a friend who treats you like rubbish. Let them go because that's not good for your mental health. If they're telling you to do stuff that you don't necessarily feel comfortable to do, or that's putting your mind at a stake where feeling uncomfortable, um, just don't do it. Leave the friend. Listen, social pressure, like what is it? Peer pressure, is it?
yeah. Peer pressure, bro.
Peer pressure. If someone peer pressures you, that's not good to your mental health. Leave that place. Go away. That's what happened to me. I'm going to give you an example. Yeah, anecdote. In the past, when I was in school, I was lonely, bro. I was lonely, like no friends at all, and I spent my time. alone, like in the school, and it was like, bro, it looked so bad. Like I look like a loner and all of that, but I'm not ashamed of that because you know why? I learned a lot of things. I learned how to be independent. I learned how to be responsible, and I learned how not to rely on other people and be doing things on your own. Goes back to independence. So, anyways, but no, honestly, like those things, yeah, those things that I learned, it stuck with me until today. And honestly, I can tell you, if those 2 months of me not having any friends didn't happen, I wouldn't be the person I am today because those characteristics are stuck with me and they push me every single day. I'm a lot stronger than I was in the past. That brings me to the next point, like, quite nicely. So, how do you deal with like loneliness? What do you do?
Oh, well, personally, I'll do my music, if I'm being honest. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And mainly with everybody else, they got a little something that they do. Some people
yeah,
enjoy reading books, some people enjoy playing games just to kill
yeah,
that loneliness.
yeah,
But ultimately, bro, it's one of them things where it doesn't it doesn't fill you. It doesn't feel the emptiness. Do you know what I mean? It gives
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
gives you this hollow feeling. Nothing beats having a close
Absolutely,
person. And do
absolutely.
you know what I mean? As a bro, there's no workaround to find a complete solution if you're lonely. You need to
Yeah, yeah,
find the right person to talk to. And
yeah, yeah, yeah,
this might mean having to be a bit lonely for a while. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
The point is, yeah, you need to have an opportunity. If you don't have any opportunity right in front of you, how are you going to make a move? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, because
100%.
I could have been, by myself. Yeah, you came along,
Yeah,
you start chatting to me, you start
yeah,
asking me how I am, you start chilling with me, bro. Bro, opportunity right there. I took it, fam.
yeah,
I took that
yeah.
opportunity, fam.
Bro, I feel the same way, you
You know what I'm
know.
saying, bro? It's
Well, I feel the same way. I can't even lie to you, bro. It just felt like, so, okay, look, I've been looking for this person, bro. I can't lie to you. Like, I swear to God, I felt like that. Like, when I saw you, I was like, yo, bro, you know what? That guy seems calm, you know. Let me go chat to him. Listen, no homo, no nothing like that. But like, on a level, like,
yeah, no,
I saw a brother in him. I saw a brother in him. And if,
man.
if, if you're one of those people that's going through something right now, yeah, your time will come, bro. Your
Yes,
time will
100%.
come. And look, it sounds like a relationship. It is.
It is
I
pretty
can't lie
much.
to you. It is a relationship. It's a friendship, but it's also a relationship. Now, without I'm going to be honest, and I'm not trying to be funny or anything. Without the sexual um things in your relationship, the rest is a friend.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
The rest is a friend. So like, think about it, your best friend. You get married to your best friend. Without the sexual aspects of it, what are they?
It's your
They're
friend,
your
innit?
best friends, right?
Yeah.
So that's it. That's it, bro. Like that's it. So it does sound like that, but your time will come,
Yeah,
and everyone's time will come. Like you
100%.
don't be disheartened that if you don't have someone and you feel lonely. So yeah, man. So honestly,
But
bro, like honestly, thank you. I don't even mean to say this in the in the video, and I didn't plan to, but thank you for being there for me, man. Honestly,
no,
means a
bro.
lot. You've
Thank you,
changed my
bro.
life in a lot of ways, bro. You've been there for me, so thank you so much, bro.
Bro,
Honestly means a lot. Honestly means a lot.
gonna make me cry, fam. Gonna make me cry.
Yeah, bro. Honestly means a lot.
Nah, bro,
Nah,
what I
nah,
said,
I was just trying to make you cry, innit?
nah, bro, I said, bro,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
gotta appreciate people like you as well, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
If you see someone that's kind of struggling, don't hesitate to
Mhm.
give them a bit of your time. That's simple, you didn't hesitate,
Yeah,
bro. We're mad close. Do you know what I'm
mhm.
saying? Your friend could be right around the
Yeah,
corner. You
yeah,
don't know because you didn't really put that much
yeah.
effort in, and you just need to learn to test
Mhm,
the waters
mhm.
a little bit. But yeah, bro, man, it's a mad
100%,
one, bro. It's a mad one.
100%. It's peak, bro. Like, not gonna lie, if if you if you guys are going through, what we perhaps went through, that phase of not having someone, and you feel lonely, not gonna lie to you, yeah. First thing that I would ask you to do is try to be stronger mentally. Try to make yourself, try to live your life independently. That could be like, how you can do that is like by going to the restaurant, yeah, when they were open, when they're
You
open.
will open
Try to go to the restaurant on your own,
oh,
on your own, and like, bro, not gonna lie to you, someone that I know, like someone that's very tied to me, and I'm sure you know who. Um, they went to the restaurant on their own, and I was like, what? You do that? Like, yeah, why not? Then I realized like how strong
Yeah,
mentally that
you got
that she was. Like she was, bro. That you gotta be mentally strong to do that. I'm not gonna lie, that got to me. That got to me. That got me thinking. Let me do that. I tried it, bro. The man said I tried it. I never done it in my life, and I thought it would be awkward, but it wasn't. It felt good. You're spending
that's
money on yourself, literally yourself. And because look, when you go with someone, yeah, cool. You're spending money, and it's not about the money. I'm just giving an example,
yeah.
right? It's not about the money. It's about you're going to someone. Your intentions are to socialize, go there, meet them, and
A lot of
have food
expectations,
together.
bro.
There's a lot of
Lot of
expectations.
expectations.
It's not purely for you, but when you go yourself, bro, it's you. Everything is for you. So try that. Try that's the first thing that I would recommend. If not, Omar, do you want to tell them what they can do? If not that,
If not that, bro.
what could they do? What do we do in the past, bro? Come on, ears for the what? Ears for the, ears for the.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes,
It is for
yes.
the
Come
people.
on, ears
Now,
for the
on
people.
a level, yeah.
Yeah,
What we, you know, what we can try to do, or what we did try to do in the past, is we made a page called "Is for the People." It
yeah,
didn't really pop off that well because we
yeah,
weren't really fully committed to
yeah,
it. So hopefully
yeah.
with Vibesaab, we want to create a community where you know anyone is going through anything can
Mhm.
come, they can talk, they can chat to each other.
Yeah,
Initially, you can talk to us. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Hopefully,
absolutely.
hopefully by seeing this podcast, get a better understanding of us.
Mhm.
Hopefully, you understand that we've had our fair share of life too.
Yeah,
But once
yeah,
this community builds up, this platform that we're creating, you could find someone exactly in that position. If you're one of those people that never had a friend, this could be opportunity. And considering the
you know,
times of COVID, bro,
yeah,
you can
yeah,
make so many friends online. And
bro,
once lockdown ends, bro, link up in it. Do you know what I'm saying? And that'll be really
bro.
nice.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted to say something when you were saying that, bro. I just came up with a business plan in it. You see Tinder, yeah. Instead of Tinder, we can have Finder. Like literally, bro, Finder for friends. You know what I mean? Like that's sick.
I know, fam.
No, joking.
So funny.
No, be serious. Like honestly, we're
Wait,
trying to
Finder.
create a community where we have each other's back. We're not trying to discriminate. We're not trying to put someone to the side. We're literally trying to create a community. It's not only for Asians, right? It's not only
Anyone,
for
bro,
Asians.
anyone.
It's for everyone. Anyone is welcome. So if you're going through something, speak to us, DM us. If you need a female, not an agent, but if you need a female
If you
to
speak to a
speak to you,
female, yeah,
that's absolutely fine.
with
We can accommodate that for you. Having said that, I must inform you that we're not we're not therapists, we're not
not
practitioners
professionals.
of therapy. So yeah, we're not professionals at all. So we're there for as a Vibesaab in it, like we're there as
Yeah,
a brother. So yeah, man, just come and speak to us if you need to. If you need
you need
to,
to.
we're here to listen. And if you want advice, we can give you our advice.
Yeah.
Um, but that's totally up to you if you want to listen or not. But yeah, man, that's what I would personally do, man. Like I wish someone was there when we were going through stuff. I'm sure I would have appreciated if I could, have someone there. And yeah, man, what do you think, bro?
Oh, bro, it's gonna be an amazing idea. And you know what? I definitely think we should do it. When we bring those communities together, I think we should set
Mhm.
up like little meetings like this, so everyone can actually get
Yeah,
to meet each other
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
talk personally.
yeah.
And then I think that's a great way for everyone to know each other. It's a
I'm
great way.
thinking,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah. That
and
that's yeah, that's so
even then,
beautiful,
bro,
man. Yeah,
like if they want to, they can share their experiences with us as well, with everyone else on
absolutely.
the podcast.
Yep, yep, yep. So of course, like obviously with hidden identity, like I forgot the word. What's the word for
I don't know.
what's the word? Oh, what's the word? We
Anonymous.
want
Maybe
we
we'll
want we
keep you
want
anonymous.
anonymous, that's the word. Yeah, your information will be anonymous, your name will be anonymous. We do have a email address if you want to reach out to us, tell us your story, that you're more than welcome to. And if you feel like you have a um important story that could perhaps help other people, we're here to do that. We're not community workers, we're not therapists, we just want good for people.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's all it is, man. We're trying to create a community where everyone is welcome. The reason why we made this relate to Asians is because we're Asians. We're able
Asians.
to speak about Asian community. But don't take this personally, and don't feel that we're discriminating other races or other ethnicities or backgrounds.
No,
We're not. Um,
do you know what it is,
but yeah,
bro?
yeah, go on. Sorry, I'm just gonna give the email. Yeah, just give me one sec.
That's
So
good.
our email is contactvibesaab@gmail.com. Contactvibesaab@gmail.com. So as simple as that. I'll write on the description below just so that we remember. Sorry about that, bro. Over to you.
I was saying, yeah, even though we can only speak on behalf of Asians because we are Asians,
Yeah, yeah,
that's not stopping anyone who's not Asian, somebody who's
absolutely,
African, European, South American, they can jump on, they can share their experiences, share a bit of their
absolutely.
culture, we can share a bit of our culture, we can all learn
Yeah,
something. You know what I mean? So um yeah, this is just this is only the
yeah,
beginning, obviously, more
you got. Yeah, this is only the beginning,
beginning.
and do you know what? I would really appreciate if you could just click that subscribe button and
100%, bro.
just comment on the video, man. Just tell us how we did. Just
Yeah,
this is our first video, and I'd really appreciate if you could just leave a comment, and we'll, even if it's a feedback, I don't
yeah.
mind. Like even if it's a constructive criticism, I don't mind. I'm sure Omar don't mind as well,
No, man.
and it means a lot to us, man. Like honestly, this has been an ongoing project for 6 years. I'm not gonna get into too deep, but because we're gonna play another video that's been made prior to this, but yeah, like it's been going on for 6 years, and would really appreciate your help. And yeah, bro, should we say goodbye to these lot?
I don't want to say goodbye, bro.
Before we say goodbye, yeah,
Why?
let me leave you with a good message in it. What we're gonna do is we will try, and I haven't spoken to Oman with this about this before, but we're gonna try, if it's possible, um, to do like how can I say this, bro? To like a Zoom call. Like we'll do a Zoom call with everyone if they want to join, and we can get to know each other.
Yeah, of
And
course.
even though we're trying to make it a community, yeah, um, like it would help us as well. Like we're not like we're not stills. We have feelings. Like like we haven't passed all the stuff that we need to pass in life, and that's I just want to leave it there,
Yeah,
man. We are going to continue working for people and for ourselves as well. So got a better time. All right, cool.
completely.
So basically, if you've made it to the end of this podcast, um, I just wanted to say a big thank you. And I'm sure Omar wants to say a big thank you as well. Um, this is something that we've been planning for like 6 years. Do you know what I mean? And yes, we understand that this may not be the best quality, and this may not bring you, the exact thing that you perhaps expected from us. But we are trying our best, and this is something um, that we'll try to keep it as raw as possible. And honestly, like, look, we're Asians, isn't it? Living in the Western society is difficult, man. Honestly, it's difficult. There isn't many people out there who we can relate to, who we can speak to, and most importantly, who we can like refer to. Do you know what I mean? Like, like there are people, 100% there are people. Like, bro, like I can talk about, Hussein Manoa, amazing guy, bruv,
Yes.
amazing guy, sick poet, and everything, bro. Mental health, shouting everyone out. That's mad. But we need more of those kind of people. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, we don't have that.
Yes.
And as much as people like him do exist, I feel like we need to target, different audience from different people, different areas, because everyone needs help, man. Honestly, like we're going through a time, such a crisis where mental health is important, and especially in COVID times, bro, like it's important. It's important. So that's our intention of this podcast, is to relate to you, and obviously, hopefully, hear your stories. But one disclaimer is, yeah, I did tell you to come to Vibesaab and DM us, if you have any issues or problems. Um, I must inform you that we're not practitioners, we're not therapists.
Obviously.
So if you come to us, just come to us as a brother. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Come to us as a brother. We're trying to create a community. We're not trying to create we're not trying to promote a therapy business or anything. Like it's just coming raw from us, innit? So over to you, Omar, bro. Like just add something onto that, innit?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. As you mentioned, bro, it's been like 6 years. Um,
Yeah,
as I said, I'm very happy that we can finally do this. I'm happy that
yeah,
we can finally help people. We
yeah,
can give that kind of platform for people to jump on. And hopefully,
yeah,
you said we build a community.
Yeah.
But hopefully at some point, it's not just us replying, but it could
Yeah.
be someone who's, who has more of a similar experience to you. So there's
Yeah.
more to relate to.
Absolutely.
The whole point is you do something nice for someone,
Yeah.
they do something nice for someone,
Yeah.
then it goes around the whole circle and it ends up coming back to you. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
karma,
Yeah.
what
But
goes around comes
100%.
around.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we need to create that happy, nice, positive
Yeah.
community, which is what
But
Vibesaab is. Do you know what I mean?
that's it. Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. Like it's yeah, it's just coming from us too, man. It's raw. We're trying to keep it raw. We're trying to be able to relate to you guys. We are Asians. We live in Western society, so we understand some of the things that you're perhaps going through. Um, Yet things may not be as clear, and that's not a pun. I really mean clear in terms of the vision and like how the pixelated cameras that you perhaps seeing, and the audio quality may not be the best, sorry. And this is because we're still starting up, and we didn't want this to stop us from obviously um going ahead with our plan. And yeah, man, that wraps up
Yes.
everything from my side. So Omar, do you want to just tell them, well gone, what's the next episode or something?
Next episode, well, hopefully next episode will be um discrimination that we face,
Yeah,
externally, internally.
yeah,
Hopefully get into that, how we explain how it affects us, how that's affect our parents, how that might affect our kids, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
How do we take it on? How are we gonna pass it on? And yeah, I'm looking forward to that,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, bro. So, I mean, thank you so much to all of you for obviously joining in, and we will be having guests in the third podcast from today, this one, and so yeah, man, I just really hope you stay tuned and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, I sound like a typical YouTuber, but that would really help. But no, honestly, like give us a like,
Yeah, no,
give us a
we
comment. Like
appreciate that.
honestly, if you give us a comment, then would understand what you perhaps liked about it, what you want us to improve, and what you want to
Yeah,
hear from us in
definitely.
the future. But thank you so much. This has been your host Arnaf,
Omar, cheers.
and these are your Vibesaabs, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Yes,
Take care.
cheers.